In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to create trade plans. Trade plans are created on the Parameters tab in the yellow area marked Trade Plan. There's a drop-down box that's used to pick which trade plan you want to work with. If you click on the trade plan, it'll come up. N button is pressed if you want to make a new trade plan. The C button is to clone an existing trade plan and make it into a new trade plan. It's used as the basis to edit to become a new trade plan. S saves an edited or new trade plan. You must press the S button to save any trade plan. The D button will remove an unwanted trade plan. The plus row and the minus row trade plan buttons of the trade plan box will enter the individual targets that are used. Okay, let's start off by making a new trade plan. Let's say we want to make a trade plan to take off 100% of our position at, let's say, at 10 pips. Now, to define what that means, we press the row. There are three drop-down items to choose from in the drop-down: R, offset, which is what we're going to use, and absolute. R calculates takeoffs in terms of R, your risk. Offset calculates takeoff position in terms of pips, and absolute would let you put an absolute number in. Value is, in our case, we're going to make this 10 because we want to go 10 pips from entry and we want to take off our complete position. Now, so we want to take off 100% of our position. Note that percent goes from 0 to 1, 1 being 100%, 0.5 would be 50%, 0.25 would be a quarter. Of course, 0, you'd never take off 0 in a target, but 0 is the lowest. So here, to review, these two items on the target are where the target is actually placed on the chart. So this will be 10 pips up from entry. And this side is how many lots we want to take off when we get to that target. Now, always remember to save your position. Now let's go use this for an example. Okay, let's say first you choose the 100% at 10 pips that we just defined. Let's say we want to go long here. We'll put our stop in and click. You'll notice a target was put in 10 pips above where we entered. In this case, we entered using automatic position sizing mode, and we were filled with 13.3 lots. Because we said we want to remove 100% of our position, Smarty put a target in for 13.3 lots. That's the beauty of trade plans. Smarty calculates in real time the necessary factors. Let's go flat and look at another trade plan. Here's our 100% off at 10 pips. Let's say, for instance, we wanted to not take off 100%, but we wanted to take off 2 lots. We could clone this trade plan and say 2 lots at 10 pips. 2 lots at 10 pips. And say save. You'll notice we now have a new trade plan, 2 lots at 10 pips. We have our 10 pip set. We can choose 2 lots. Now let's make this 2 and save it. And we've just cloned our trade plan. We now have one trade plan which is 100% at 10 pips. Now we have 2 lots at 10 pips. Just to show you how this works, instead of auto, let's say we want 5 lots. And in this case, we're going to buy. Let's pick the proper trade plan, 2 lots at 10 pips. We enter, and you notice at 10 pips from entry, we now will divest 2 of our lots. So there are 2 ways to enter how much position to take off, either a percentage of your holdings or a defined number of lots. Let's go flat. Now, we've only had one-legged or one-target trade plans. You can have multi-target trade plans. Here's one that's predefined now. This target trade plan has two targets. The first one says go half an R and take off 2/3 of my position. Then go 2R and take off 1/3 of my position. Let's show you how this works. We're going to use an automatic trade plan, automatic position sizing now. We're going to enter. Oh, you'll notice here I had the wrong trade plan. Very easy to fix. We're going to clear, pick the trade plan that we really wanted, and say new trade plan. Now, Smarty, we got in here with 4.8 pips of risk. 4.8 pips. So our trade plan saying go up a half of an R, which would be 2.4 pips, and take off 1/3 of 2/3 of our position, which is 2.8 lots. Then go up 2R, which would be twice 4.8, which is 9.6, and take off the remaining 1/3 of a position. So Smarty has done all the calculations for defining what an R was and how far we have to place the targets and how much we have to place, considering that on an automatic entry, on automatic position sizing, our number of lots we get at entry always changes. So Smarty lets you put in trade plans even though all of the factors are not known when the trade is entered. Coming back to Smarty, let's say we wanted to remove a trade plan. You highlight the one you want to remove, hit delete, and now it is gone. This concludes the demonstration of how to define trade plans in Smarty.